Good day and welcome back. Today I just wanted to take a look at this LED light, I guess. I don't know. This was in a grab bag at my local charity shop, and it was actually with another item that I wanted, which is coming in the later video. But I figured we'd take a look at this together, but I don't think this will be anything special, so I don't think it'll take all that long. So let's get to it. There's 3 LEDs here. There's a whole bunch of LEDs on the outside. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 20 LEDs. And they don't seem like anything special. On the back, you've got a little handle here to hang it up, maybe inside your tent or something. This here looks like it has a magnet behind it, but it does not. And it's got a little hooky thing here. And if I pull this off, we need to put 4 batteries in here, so let's see if it works. Now these are nickel metal hydride. They are fully charged, but they are not the 1.5 volts of an alkaline battery. Oh, the middle is on. I don't know if you can see. Yeah, you can see that. Oh, the outer ring came on with a utmost difficulty. Oh, I don't know what's going on here. One, two. Oh, it's a little iffy. 3, a little iffy also. All right. I think that's enough of that. Should take this thing apart and see what's inside. I think the grab bag, I think it was $2. And the item I actually wanted, it's actually worth more than $2 if you need to buy one purposely. Like if you need one of these. Put this back into my battery box with assorted AA's. So yeah, the item I was looking for, if you need one, it's going to cost you about $20. But when you find them in charity shops, in like up in Canada, it's Value Village specifically, the one I found it in, they're only like $2 or $3, which is amazing. I don't really have a need for this light, and it doesn't seem all that bright. It's also battery powered, which is usually my jam, but not in like installations like that. So I don't know, maybe we'll overvolt this thing as far as it'll go. I don't know. That's an interesting battery door though. But I wish you could feel this. This feels cheap as all heck. Okay, so wow. There's like 4 diodes here. Okay, there's 4 diodes on the switchboard. Looks like there's a screw there. Let's take a look at this. You know, I might take it back. These strips might be actually usable for something. So I may throw out the plastic casing, but keep the strips. We will see. So yeah, the soldering on here is pretty crustacular. Seems to be a resistor flipped upside down there, and 4 diodes. And then this is an interesting switch. Alright, well, I'm gonna have to actually figure out what's going on here. This is the positive lead here. So I'll take this off there. That's the positive, and the negative is here. Just need a Sharpie, give me 1 second. So this here is negative. and this here is positive. So I'm just gonna mark this. You know what? I'm probably gonna strip that in. I'm gonna mark a little higher up too. Okay. So we know we've got, you know, it's 4 batteries. Should be about 6 volts for the whole shebang. This guy has, the middle guy has 3 LEDs, but they're in parallel. Positive would be on, one polarity be on the inside, one polarity on the other side. The switch also goes to out here, and I believe, yeah, these are all in parallel. So that's interesting, because this is 6 volts, and this is in parallel, so it seems like it drops. I think it drops current. I think it's actually in series with this guy. I might have to take a moment to reverse engineer this, kind of BigClive style, just not as good as he does. Looks like these are just melted posts. I believe I can just push out the LEDs completely. Let's see if I can do that real quick. Okay, so I did manage to free it up. So let me just see if I could figure out the circuit here, and I'll bring you guys right back. Okay, I believe I have successfully BigClived it. So there's 4 diodes on the back here, and they're like steering diodes because the switch is one of these dealies. You've got the input coming in over here, this little arm, and that is transmitted through the little spring here, and these contacts here, which rotate every time you click the switch. So that's position 1, 2, 3, and then off, and then 1, 2, 3, and off, etc., etc. Using little teeth on the plunger. We have seen one like that in this flashlight before. So nice ingenious little switch, which is nice. This thing is very poorly constructed, however, because I tried to put 6 volts onto it with my power supply, and it drew just over an amp, and all these diodes got hot. So it's just relying on the internal resistance of cheap batteries in order to not overheat, or it's just going to heat up like crazy. So in position 1, you got your positive through a diode. All the positives go through the diode. I don't really understand why. Maybe reverse polarity protection, but it's kind of wasteful if you ask me. Anyways, it doesn't matter. Through a diode, through the switch in position 1, through a 12 ohm resistor, which is that guy that's upside down there, and it goes through the 3 LEDs in the center of this device and to ground. So nothing too special here. The 3 LEDs are in parallel. The position 2, so that would be the middle position here on this switch. It goes in from 6 volts through a diode, through position 2, through another diode, this is a steering diode this time, to the 12 outer LEDs that are all in parallel back to ground. In position 3, 6 volts come in, you got one diode on here, switch in position 3, another diode steers towards the 3 center ones, which are in parallel, and a third diode, I should say, steers towards the series of or the parallel string of 12 surround LEDs. So not too complex, but I don't think I'm going to keep this intact. Oh, I just broke a wire off, so that's perfect. So I got a nice module of 3 little LEDs here. Let's snip this. Okay, I don't think I want this board. This switch is actually interesting. Maybe I'll keep this board. But mostly now I can snip these LEDs off. And now I have a nice little segmented ring of LEDs. There we go. What am I going to do with these? Not sure, but it stores a lot better in that compact shape. But yeah, this is all I wanted to do for today. And so once again, thanks for watching.